they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Cruzeiro utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will.
Teremos uma substituição.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. There's the shot! That's going to go a long way. Looking for options for movement. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Elise are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now, can they get him away? That's a simple one for the keeper. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tries to pass it through. Cute ball now. How can he reach it?
He's found a way. Shapes to shoot! Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Neymar. It's Neymar! And that has been clubbed away. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he was quick to react. De Jong. To Okazaki. That pass isn't the best. Now it's Neymar. He has found a way through. Good take, and is he in? The message is clear. None shall pass. He's tried one! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
The ball has bounced loose now. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Okazaki really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Torres.
Kukçu. Elise.
Tries to play it through. He's in space and looking for options. Now the ball in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Lovely pass, but can he get... Ibrahimovic!
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa 18. Camisa 11. Neymar.
Rijkaard,
Camisa
One Tom
10.
United, looking to pass their way through.
Para a entrada de
Elise,
camisa 3.
ball comes in.
Camisa
Oh, well
20.
played. Oh, this is a great position. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking for a runner. And this is Inzaghi. Shot could be... He's having a shot! Cruzeiro perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Bellingham. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's a good ball. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and And it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The ball is on the spot. Here we go.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Pass somewhat off target. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's got full! Inzaghi is flagged offside.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa
There's another change
14.
here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Milner. Cook-Chu puts his foot on the gas. He's on it. Can he get away? Nicely weighted ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Real chance! He scored! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's become a case of men against boys. McTominay is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And no, he's seen through all of that. And this is Torres. What a throw in. 5 minutes left on the clock. He's having a go! Last chance, perhaps. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Okazaki. It's Ibrahimovic!
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa 5. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 6. Teremos 3
Rafinha.
minutos de acréscimo.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Nicely intercepted. It's not an especially good pass, that. Olise. He's a sharp little ball here. So that's it. It is all over. Cruzeiro really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
Flamengo finding their passes. And reclaimed it in a trice. And he's had a hit! Oh, within an inch or two.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Now it's Neymar. Cochu, Tonali, Messi looking to run onto it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Zubimendi is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Ball comes in. Big header! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, important interception. Try Neymar! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
cuts across and deals with it. Well, that is one way to stop him. Guendouzi. Howson concedes a free kick for that. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro.
Cruzeiro
Camisa
can
24.
now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Para a entrada do jogador, camisa 33.
Wonderful save by Martinez. Now it's Neymar. Gives it back. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. So we're still where we started right now. Di Lorenzo tries making a foray down the right. That'll be a throw. A little off target, and it's Neymar. Now it's Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Tonali, great chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Di Lorenzo. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Neymar will not want to lose out. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. This is good. Goes for a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cruzeiro can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. He's chosen to go back.
Not a lot more.
And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Guendouzi. Shot, surely! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
Thiaw is there, and he can pick it up. Can he get it through? Dembele purring through the gears. Over to the left. Zubimendi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Closing in on goal. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Now that's well seen too. Chiellini. It's a searching pass. And he's cut it out.
Flamengo are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Oh, delightful ball. And this is Neymar, and he shoots! And he's there to get it away.
Indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. minute left. And it's half-time here. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Here we go again then. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Flamengo are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Knocks it into space. Kukchu providing an outlet. Goes for the header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
Guendouzi. And here's Dembele. Chiellini with the foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa 22. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 29.
Wonderful save by Martinez. Guendouzi with the cross. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Cruzeiro have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Now it's Messi. That is a great kick out. And into the second half, and it's still goalless. That's Dembele. Vision. Now it's inside. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Público presente na partida de hoje. 50.913 espectadores.
Neymar. Now it's Inzaghi. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's going to be disappointed with that. Zubimendi. Cruzeiro do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And Gehi. Now it's Kukchu. No joy this time. Guendouzi. And it's Neymar. And this is Dembele. And he's got the beating of his man. Played through into space. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free. Lisandro Martinez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Inzaghi! Donnarumma clears. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 11, Neymar. Camisa 18, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 7, camisa 9, camisa 4. Teremos uma substituição.
Martinez claims comfortable. Fiore.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Probing pass, nicely intercepted. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good switch, that.
He might be in here!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Albert Ferrer calmly anticipates. That is expertly dealt with.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Mbappe! He's beaten the last man!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, this is... That's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul. Now, this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
Well,
it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. Wonderful save by Martinez. Golden opportunity wasted.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
All hands on deck for this one. And that has been cleared.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Good effort from distance. Yes! He's done it! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And that will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Cruzeiro leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely too.
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. I'm sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, it's a mighty effort! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Laid out to the left flank. Chiellini cuts it out. Kupchu. Chiellini. And it's Chiellini. Now Howson. Zubimendi. This is Inzaghi. And this is Inzaghi. Valverde crosses. There's the header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That has been knocked clear. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. James Rodriguez. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cuesta. That looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's played it in low. Nicely spread.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. So it is still 0-0. Colombia finding their passes. Distributed tidily. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Diaz. Mojica receives it in a wide position. Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Diaz is offering a right smile there.
Hammers goes short. Crosses it in here. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Colombia! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not taking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Camisa 14.
Colombia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mojica, looking for the run. Diaz. Lovely bit of skill. There's the delivery. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Chiellini. Can he get it through?
not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's in plenty of space here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Valverde.
Cruzeiro certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
It's a good ball out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a key interception. Munoz. Cuesta. It's Munoz. Now there's Rodriguez. Mojica. And it's Lerma. It's James. And it's Lerma. For Lerma. Lukumi. Mojica. And he plays one through. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Played into the middle, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
There's the start of the second half.
Cruzeiro really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Tonali. Oh, he's found support out wide. Filippo Inzaghi. Can he finish? It's there! Cruzeiro are back on level terms. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely leaking.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
The ball has bounced loose now. Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here. Showing great feet there. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking to go deep. Oh, smashing header! Now, who's going to be first? In he goes again! He's scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
We'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Diaz. Valverde, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lerma does well to get it back. Just eases him off the ball, knocks it into space, and this is Inzaghi.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Cruzeiro have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found a way through. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lerma. Filippo Inzaghi looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Howson spots it and intercepts. Valverde. And it's Chiellini. Now Subimendi. Kukcu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Played out towards the right wing. Gets into some space. Munoz. Cuesta. And it's Lerma. He's looking wide. Now it's Diaz.
Colombia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Albert Ferrer. Now Subimendi. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Rashford coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
James Rodriguez. Good running, strong and purposeful. Played out to the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Rashford! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that has been clubbed away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Inzaghi.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Cruzeiro can't breathe again. Just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Gets his head on it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa 14,
on both sides,
camisa
actually.
18. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 41, camisa 6. Substituição.
Kukcu is having a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And it's hoisted clear. Now the ball, he rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Knocks it out wide. Valverde. And it's Rice. They want to be quick to recover this. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Filippo Inzaghi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
What a game, what a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage, it was quite flat in the first 45 minutes, but that's how you turn things around.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Salah. And he's been shifted off it. Kukçu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And there's his chance to lead the counter. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I can really see this guy, Omar Marmoush, being an absolute nightmare for the defence here. He's a great all-round attacker.
Tries a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? It's a promising position. Tonali turns back here, probably the best option. Chooses to go cross-field.
Good switch, that.
And it's Okazaki. Tries to pass it through, delivered across. Okazaki! It's loose now and they want to get it back. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Marmoush. Egypt trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Not many. And here's the chance to counter. Salah for El Neni. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's found the way through. And he's there to get it away. Egypt have it back and can go again. Valverde. And it's Zubimendi. And it's Okazaki. Ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hegazi. Hegazi. And it's slung out wide. Albert Ferrer. Kukçu. Tonali. Salah. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tonali. That was nowhere near his best. who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And this is Marmoush. Now, he's got space here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Valverde. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's not... He's had a shot! It's hit the upright. Tonali can so cleverly bypass the press. Chiellini. And it's Okazaki. Now Tonali. Kupchu. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
So far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
Everyone, please
reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the action is back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Zubimendi. Out to the right. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Okazaki. And he's forced to go back. Zubimendi. Now Howson. It's a really well-measured ball. Now, can they get him away? Cross deflected behind for a corner. And he's there to clear it. Ambitious ball here. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's onside. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. And it's hoisted clear. Tonali being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal.
80,607.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 7.
Egypt choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Out towards the flank. Looking for the run. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's Salah! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. That is lovely. Egypt with another corner. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And the shot! Cleared away. And here's Inzaghi. Elneny. Mohamed Salah. Tonali, distributed tidily. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely spread. Now it's Valverde. Oh, what has happened here? And it's hoisted clear. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's a promising position. Still no sign of a breakthrough, which comes as quite a surprise if you consider the gulf in quality between the two teams. And it's Okazaki. Kukçu. Swung over. Can he get on the end of this? The ball goes in. Inzaghi! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Substitution for Egypt, number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field is number 9. Substitution in progress.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Elneny. Played out to the left flank.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Rice. Messi.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Elneny. Chance here to counter. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Zubimendi cuts it out. Rice. Howson.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Tries to play it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Real chance here. Cleared without hesitation. And that will be the final act. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them, and it didn't.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my
if you do have a
co-commentator
chance
Jim
today,
Beglin.
please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And that's it. That's it for tonight's match. It just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Well, Giuseppe Bergomi really is a culture player, is he not, Jim, with a little bit of menace in the mix too.
Yeah, we all know him as a right back, Peter, of course, but he has the flexibility, versatility, the confidence and the composure to play centrally too. He's even been known to play as a sweeper at times. No one did zonal marking better than this guy.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ball's gone astray. That was good alertness. Good counter, had a lot of people worried.
Well, Peter, they're renowned for their breakaways, but you do have to be risky at times.
Donatoni. Pelé. And Van Bronckhorst. Pelé. He's got a shoot! I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's a key interception. Donatoni. Cruzeiro, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Tonali plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not getting picked out.
Neymar!
Well, the keeper's done ever so well.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cruzeiro with the corner, there first. Keeper has taken decisive action. Neither of these, and the volley. Vasco da Gama are looking to go forward now. It's Batistuta. Throw it.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
He's gone for goal! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. There's the shot! Now who's going to be... Oh, what has happened here? That's gone route 1. Best very much a man of this moment. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he was quick to react. Great vision. Good take, and is he in? And he's straight offside.
Cruzeiro have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Shot, surely! Goal! Cruzeiro! Calm composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Aos 36 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 9.
Cruzeiro have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Cruzeiro can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now it's Pele. Spread out to the left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Albert Ferrer. No, that's been intercepted. Cruzeiro leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. He's ended up in no man's land. He's through here. And he's intervened well there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Oh, there's a probing ball. That looks a cracking ball. Van Dijk. Van Bronckhorst. Rashford. And they win it back again. Good ball, good take. He's had it taken off him. And this is Messi. Pass somewhat off target. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Cruzeiro leading 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Best, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Milner goes sliding in, passing nice and neat. Now this could be a chance. Played in with purpose.
Vasco da Gama clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Face to face with the keeper. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Cruzeiro are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pele is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Played back in. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Spread neatly. Neymar picks it up out wide. Big header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
They've done it again. Out beyond the defence. He can run onto that. He just slightly undercooked that one.
Cruzeiro clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Enjoy this time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Cruzeiro clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well read, nice interception. That'll be a throw-in. Howson. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. That's Tonali. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Beckenbauer. Van Bronckhorst tries to pass it through. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Rashford. Van Bronckhorst. He's had a shot! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.